Oh boy, I might piss some people off with this one, but Valley of the Shadow of Death and everything. Let's do it. Jurassic World was released in 2015, directed by Colin Trevorrow, starring Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. And if you'd asked me back in 2015, I would have liked this movie way better. As I've gotten older and I've seen the sequels to this movie, I don't know. I'm just cynical and sour towards this movie. There's still some stuff I like, so let's start off with the good. And the only point in this series, I liked Chris Pratt here. I don't know what happened to this character in the sequels, but Owen was a pretty good character here. I thought that he was interesting, he was charismatic, he was funny. I don't know if it's the fact that Chris Pratt just stopped trying outside of Guardians of the Galaxy, but yeah, I don't know what happened to Owen in the sequels. But I did like Owen here, so points there. Jake Johnson, very small role, but I always enjoy Jake Johnson, and he plays a pretty good role here. I really enjoyed him. Vincent D'Onofrio, he plays kind of the main human villain here. Very fun presence. Vincent D'Onofrio is always good in anything. You can put him in the worst movie ever. Vincent D'Onofrio is still going to be good. So, yeah, really enjoyed him. B.D. Wong comes back as Henry Wu, who only has one scene in the original. But they set him up as like the main overarching villain of the movie. And I did enjoy what they did with him here. He's got only a couple scenes, but he still does a really good job. And unfortunately, they just do nothing with his character development past this movie, but I did enjoy him here. Finally, this is actually my favorite character in the movie. That's going to be Irfan Khan's character. I loved this guy as an actor. Everything he showed up in, he was absolutely the best thing about it. And I miss him dearly. He was such a phenomenal actor, and I really enjoyed him here. So, best character in the movie. Unfortunately, he died in this movie, so he didn't get to come back. And even if he had come back, he died a year after the second movie. So, unfortunately, he wouldn't have been in Dominion. But regardless, really liked him here. The plot here is not too bad. It's kind of just a bigger budget rehash of the first movie with more characters and more dinos to go off of. But I did enjoy the plot. Like I said, it's a little generic, but it's still good. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? The action is actually really good. I really enjoy the action, the special effects. Now, this is where they go full CGI with the dinos. I believe there was still a little bit of practical effects in Jurassic Park 3. Everything's CGI in this movie, but granted, the CGI looks really good. These dinosaurs still look very real. The T-Rex is fantastic, as always. However, the Indominus Rex in this movie, the mutated dinosaur, which this franchise has become known to have a hard-on for mutated dinosaurs. But I really enjoyed the Indominus Rex here. This is probably the only mutated dinosaur I like in this franchise. But I did really like this one. The Mosasaur as well. I have thalassophobia. The Mosasaur was very well done. Really triggered it in a lot of scenes. So yeah, really enjoyed that dino. The dinosaur action sequences, especially the fight against the Indominus Rex at the end. Really, really well done. I really enjoyed what they did with the action. The scale and the stakes in this movie, because this is a fully operating theme park, there's a lot of people here. So when all hell breaks loose, there's bigger stakes than just a couple scientists trapped in a Jeep. And I did enjoy the bigger stakes here. The score, fantastic. I don't remember if John Williams came back for this one. Should have researched that. But still, the score, really good. They really capture that classic theme very well. I love how they use the classic theme in this movie. Really good. So, that's about it for the good. And like I said, there's a bit that I liked, but there's also some stuff that I don't like. So, let's get on with it. Starting off with the bad. And you're going to hear me say this in just about all three of these reviews. I don't like Claire. I love Bryce Dallas Howard as an actress. I don't care about Claire. I don't know why, but this character is just she just kind of exists. I mean, even in the one movie where I liked Owen in, I think, oh, maybe she works well with Chris Pratt. Maybe I remembered that correctly. Nope. She just really doesn't have much chemistry with him, and the chemistry they do have is very awkward. I don't know if they did chemistry tests, but maybe they should have with these two. But yeah, I don't like Claire. I don't like these two kids either. These are the two kids that we're mainly following throughout this movie, and they just don't work for me. I mean, like, we want to see these characters survive because they're kids, but outside of that one specific reason, I'm given no reason to care about these characters, because the older one's kind of a dick, and then the younger one's just kind of there. So yeah, I didn't really care for these two characters. There's a really weird, shoehorned in subplot about these kids. Their parents are getting a divorce, and it goes nowhere. It holds no bearing over the overall story, so yeah, that could have just been cut out. And then finally, and I've seen a lot of people talk about this, I've even seen some people defend it, but there's a kill in this movie where pretty much the babysitter character gets absolutely throttled by pterodactyls, thrown into the water, and then eaten by the Mosasaurus. I'm sorry, what did this character do to deserve that? I mean, maybe it was the actress's idea. I don't know. But there are way worse characters in this franchise, in this specific movie even, that deserve a fate like that, and they get off easy compared to this poor woman who does nothing. So, yeah, that's just kind of, I don't know, felt a little mean-spirited in my opinion. But that's about all for the bad. On to the final thoughts. This isn't a bad movie, but it's far from my favorite in this franchise. Jurassic World is serviceable enough. It's way better than the two movies that come after it, and I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. That was my review for Jurassic World. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.